For an entertaining battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Tory Taylor, to do the honors. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears forcing a turnover on the first series of this game.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie at Texas A&M. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
What is up?
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. There is the drop in. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Santos' kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They send a receiver in motion right. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Minnesota.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Counter play, Jones. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pull ahead 6-3 in the first. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Here's Reichard, set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Williams. This is a heater going deep. Big game downfield. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39.
Played a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Number 7, 1 yard gain, brings up 2nd and 9. And the Vikings.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He has it at the 5. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears with a slim 2-point lead early. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He fields it from the 8. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Jones. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
Give him about 3 on that first down carry.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Motion man right is Jefferson. Here's McCarthy to throw. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. That one goes for 25 yards. And now they have a first and goal. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick, and he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Steady.
A give left side to Jones. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Give him 5 yards on second and goal. They're going to be 5 yards out on third.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Ready?
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal.
Tight. Cowboy 80. 19 Lion.
McCarthy looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Vikings field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure nice of a run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
17-yard line.
Vegas, Vegas! Yeah. Punch Spurs! Yes! Vegas!
From the red zone on 1st. And he got it! Interception! Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Vikings will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it's intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And they are all the way into that red zone.
I put their ability to execute the RPO up with anybody in the league. And the best of the teams, when you get in that run-pass option, you create a state of conflict. You get that defense on their heels, and big plays follow.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
70 Lions! Go!
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. No run here. It's Mason. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
Yes. Park squares.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Odunze's got it, right side. Through the 35. 20, 15. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
And the Bears, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
He'll score a touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, rough, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trying to locate it. Oh, no! He lost it! And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Here's Jones off the pistol give. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Now it's McCarthy. He's trying to push the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he hauls in the interception. And the Bears have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Raise it up. There's Butler.
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Working from the gun, Williams. All the left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Something out of nothing, King. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the gun, here's a handoff. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. Here's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
Third and goal, it's Williams. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Comes up empty on that one. So second down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Williams set to pass. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready to go.
They'll throw. Third and long. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Vegas! Punch Spurs!
Williams to throw on first. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Mahone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
3rd and 2, Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that's a Chicago first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Vegas! Punch Spurs! Yes! Tempo!
To throw, Williams. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. And now they face second down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 3rd and 7.
Punch Spurs! Punch Daz, yes!
Third down. Here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Vegas! Punch Spurs! Yes!
Looking to throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 by 6.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in right side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Go, Rick, go.
They put a receiver in motion here left. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Back to the well again. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
McCarthy to throw it. He's got it on the slant. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the 2nd half with some needed points. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. There's a catch for Luther Burden. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
37-yard line.
Combo, combo. Yes, yes, yes. Combo, combo. Yes, 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 yes.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Punch slurs, punch slurs, punch slurs. Yes, yes, yes. Combo, combo.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Yes, yes. What is it? Vegas, Vegas. Punch slurs, punch. Yes, yes, yes. Combo, combo.
Williams will look to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Vegas, Vegas. Punch slurs, punch slurs, punch slurs, punch slurs.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. His return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Mason gets it from the gun. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Vikings first down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
60 Eagles, 60.
Rolling back, gets the handoff. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On play action now, McCarthy. That one's complete, right side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Running for the marker on second. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw it. He's got Jones for the completion. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jones touchdown. This play gives us an excellent opportunity, Brock, to talk about how well he sees the field with the ball in his hands, because that was a big part of that touchdown.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a handoff or gets hauled in on a 30-yard throw. The instincts, that's what it is. Instincts with a capital I. And the best running backs in the game today, they've got to do it as a runner, and they got to do it as a receiver.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Williams from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
What is it? On. Guys, yes. Punch Spurs.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What is it? Vegas. Yes. Punch Spurs.
On first down, they'll run. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
What is it on? Yes. Combo. Yes. Punch Spurs.
Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Running this one left. They'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it, or do they just kick it now? So everything rests on the foot of Cairo Santos. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Once again, they call on him, and once again, he delivers. Had to be so confident sending him out there that he was going to win them this game, and he did just that.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
At their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
19 right. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 range. 70 range.
Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Bears make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.